Okay, so we'll go straight into the practice of Shamatha and awareness. So you try your best to go through the whole process of preparation for this practice to really let the body and the mind settle and allow yourself to just rest without doing much. There's no intellectual activity that has to be done, but rather simply experience. So just take a brief moment to reinforce your motivation, to bring back this awareness that we've set from the very beginning of the retreat, that can be a continuation of this wish to be happy, free of suffering, but especially to continue to develop yourself for the benefit of others. So with that in mind, we go into the meditation. So start by bringing the awareness into the body. Start by grounding yourself. By relaxing and letting go. Observing the whole space of the body for a moment. And then once again, scanning the body thoroughly. Getting rid of all tension, of all the tightness, the stress. Letting the body rest in its natural state. Free from tension, motionless, and yet alert. Once the body has settled down, bring your awareness to the breath for a moment, simply observing the flow of the breath as it comes in and out. If you happen to notice that there's still some tension remaining in the body, try your best to let it go, to release it, to allow it to be dissolved with the out-breath. And now letting go of the breath as well, letting go of the space of physical sensations. We turn the mind into that awareness itself. Not following objects, not following thoughts or any mental events, but rather just resting the mind in stillness. Rest the mind upon itself. And just abide with the experience. Noticing the presence of laxity or mental excitement. Apply some antidotes in order to counteract them. But always come back to letting the mind rest. Check the body and the mind. Notice if you're being carried away by thoughts and distractions. And also notice if you're falling asleep or becoming dull. If you find it beneficial, you can always go back to the breath. Simply observing the physical sensations, letting go. But also noticing in the background the awareness, the stillness of the mind. Let go of it. Breathe deeply. Back to square one, relaxing and letting go. Check the body and the mind, making sure that you're not becoming distracted by mental objects. Just observing the flow of awareness. Let it go, breathe in, breathe out. Do the exercise. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in deeply. Letting go of thoughts with the out breath. Going back to relaxing the body. Those of you who need to move, to shift, to stand up, relax the body. there's no need to suppress the laughter, but we observe it just as anything else. It comes up as sometimes excess energy in the body, the mind getting distracted. Just like anything else, we treat it exactly the same, and it's just a distraction. It's your mind trying to trick you into not meditating, and it works. So, there you go. So it's good to release the energy, but it can get out of control. Yeah. So the point is to bring it back to the starting point. Noticing the body, noticing the sensations, noticing the breath, and regaining control, because otherwise we're just slaves to whatever happens in the mind. And the point of this whole thing is not to let the mind take the control of us, but rather us having a little bit of freedom to, tell it to calm down a little bit. So, yeah, sometimes it's not easy, but it can be done. I think you did really, really well, so keep at it. No, I'm serious. So, good. Good that these things come up. Okay, so now we're going to do a meditation on empathetic joy, which is also known as rejoicing, kind of developing a sense that we can be happy for the good things that happen to others. And it's really a very positive state of the mind to cultivate, a very good quality of the heart, as it makes it really easy to be happy about many, many things, because we're not used to having that awareness that says, oh, how wonderful that this person just won $1 million. We're usually like, I wish I was that person that won $1 million. So, a lot of the teachers say that it is the most efficient way of cultivating merit and generating positive potential, because we actually partake in the good actions of others by simply saying how wonderful and how good. So we'll do the practice in that. So let's take a moment to go back to the body, to settle down. Becoming grounded and stable in the physical sensations. And then simply paying attention to whatever physical sensation arises in the whole space of the body. Noticing any itch or temperature change. Perhaps some pain. And also a sensation of comfort or pressure. Whatever comes up, just observe it. And then we scan the body thoroughly, letting go of tension. Allowing every single muscle in the body to become relaxed, free of all tightness. Let your body settle down. Let all the stress dissolve. Releasing it with the out-breath. And while the breath is natural, flowing in its own rhythm, simply bring the mind for a moment to the breath. So now we let go of the sensations of the breath and bring the mind upon itself to the space of the mind. So we start by bringing the mind to a person that you know well, somebody who radiates joy and well-being, a person that you feel close to, somebody you like to be near. Think of this person's physical presence, their words and actions. As you focus on this person's joy, open up your heart to that joy and take delight in it. Thinking how wonderful, how great that this person is happy and shows that happiness in their actions and behavior. Now think of someone for whom something wonderful has happened recently. Recall the delight and the joy of this person as they found out about this good news. And allow yourself to share in the joy. Be happy for them. Now direct your attention to someone who inspires you. Somebody who you consider has qualities, virtues such as generosity, kindness and wisdom. And rejoice in these virtues. Rejoice in the fact that this person helps a lot of other people who are recipients for their generosity and kindness. And then you can direct your awareness to your past, remembering your earliest memories. Try to bring to mind your first act of kindness that you can remember. It can be either towards someone else or yourself. And again, simply rejoice in your kindness. Just thinking how wonderful, how great to have that opportunity. Now gradually move your attention along the timeline of your life, from this earliest memory, through your childhood years, adult years, right up to the present day. And attend to periods in your life that have been a source of inspiration to yourself and perhaps even to others as well. Think of occasions when you embodied your own ideals, when you displayed acts of kindness. Paying attention to and rejoicing in your own virtues and all the acts of kindness that you got to do. Each time you bring to mind a memory, each time you notice an act of kindness, simply think how wonderful. Be happy that you had the opportunity to do such a thing. And it can be something simple, such as being there for someone, and perhaps even rejoicing in the good things that you've done for yourself. Even the fact that you're here right now, attending this retreat, with the wish to improve yourself, Not having just an intention, but actually taking action in it. Rejoice and take delight in this. And once again direct your attention to your past, but this time recall the earliest memory that you can remember of something or someone being kind to you. Remember all the instances in which other people showed you kindness. All those situations in which a friend was there for you, a parent helped you, nourished you, fed you, taught you. Move your attention along the timeline of your life, from your earliest memory of somebody being kind to you, right up to the present day. Recalling all the people who showed you kindness, who opened up your heart to you, who helped you and supported you in your life. And take delight in their kindness. Be joyful for having received so much from others. As we've contemplated, we're all connected and interdependent. So take a moment to appreciate the kindness of others. To rejoice in their good heart. And with that, allow the mind of gratitude to arise. And as you breathe out your delight and your gratitude to that people who have shown you such kindness, that they have brought such kindness into the world. By simply thinking, thank you. Thank you for all that you've done for me. For all your kindness and all your effort.